Relaxation rituals for many of us involve filling our cup, but increasingly, it's not alcohol that's going into it.
The red has been compared to a Beaujolais.
It pours and looks like wine, adult seltzer, or a high-end spirit. And these non-alcoholic drinks are creating a whole new buzz. These are all hemp-derived THC beverages.
We have a version of a Sex on the Beach.
New to the adult beverage aisle, they've quickly become the fastest-growing segment within it.
It's been significant growth in the 2 years that we've seen. And you know, if you're here in Stu's and we have a center aisle of a product, you know that it's a bestseller.
Is America's love affair with alcohol cooling? Alcohol consumption is tanking. A recent Gallup poll finding only 54% of people say they drink alcohol. 41% of Americans say they're trying to drink less. And alcohol is linked to 7 fatal cancers, including breast, colon, mouth, and liver. So what are we pouring instead? THC drinks. Brooke Leonard of Stu Leonard's Grocery and Wine Store says they now sell equal amounts of beer and weed drinks. Indeed, beer sales are the lowest they've been in decades. In 2018, hemp-derived THC was made legal for sale under the federal Farm Bill. The intoxicant compound THC, whether from the hemp plant or marijuana, is the same. Most states putting limits on how much can be in a serving, usually 3 to 5 to 10 milligrams in a typical seltzer can.
Some are low in calorie, low in sugar, or no sugar. So there is a lot of variety.
And now, wine's getting in on this weed party too. Dove Friedman and wife Susie Kenna bringing the first wine alternative THC beverage to market.
We were looking for something that also wasn't for that heavy drinking lifestyle, really for that more moderate.
The couple tapping into a hole in the THC beverage market that was all cans, and finding moving THC out of the dispensary to a mainstream grocery or liquor store broke a barrier.
You know, not everyone feels comfortable walking into a dispensary or knows how to even approach that.
The number one consumer moving over into hemp beverages were white wine drinkers.
2.5 milligrams per glass, 10 milligrams total in a bottle. And Mariona is now on the menu at Cafe Luna in Jersey City, one of 2 THC offerings at their bar, the other a mocktail made from a THC-infused liquor.
Nobody else in Jersey City has them. We did start with the lower dose because we know this is something new to a lot of people and we don't want to overdo it on your first try.
Right.
But drinkers beware, a can is not always just a can. There are much stronger drinks on the market. Amongst the boldest, Keef Extreme THC, sold only in some state dispensaries, has a whopping 500 milligrams of THC, 100 times what you'll find in an average supermarket sold can. And that has Dr. Deepak D'Souza sounding the alarm. As a psychiatry professor at Yale, he studies the link between cannabis, psychosis, and schizophrenia, psychosis that can emerge after consuming THC in any amount.
That can last for maybe a couple of hours.
But can also be far, far worse.
The psychotic symptoms last for up to days or weeks. And this particular syndrome is sometimes referred to as cannabis-induced psychosis.
And one study done in Finland of 18,000 people who suffered from cannabis-induced psychosis, finding half later diagnosed with schizophrenia.
The risks associated with THC are directly dose-related.
He advises consuming lower doses and delaying even trying THC until the brain is fully developed at age 25 or 26. In the meantime, as the non-alcoholic beverage space has seen double-digit growth with people looking for an alternative, these entrepreneurs will ride this new high of consumer demand. Here, the new experiences. Kirsten Cole, Pix 11 News.